Hello. How's it going? There. It looks like a good spot for you. Are you comfy? So, flat earthers, again, here's a quick plan um, on how to do this commune thing. You guys are probably going to be able to add to this and make it even better. I'm sure you're all smart as shit. Um, so, first thing first, in Canada right now, and basically in the US, would be nice if we could do the two at the same time. And like I was saying, right on the border, almost touching each other. And even if they weren't exactly touching each other, as long as they were really close, so that we could easily communicate. Um, so anyhow, excuse me. Um, find our numbers of how many of us there are. I'm just going to stay with Canada. Find our location, city, not our exact farm, but just the city, based on um, number of people working there already of us, uh, opportunity and jobs and sales opportunity, um, and then cost of living is not cost of living, but so much as cost of land and farms and stuff like that. And then people like me who can easily relocate immediately, relocate to a city where you're with another of us or two or three of us, bring ourselves together so that we can pool our resources immediately and try to get a bigger savings happening, um, reducing our bills. Uh, so, like, if you lease a car and there's another flat earther right there in the city who owns theirs, well, just get rid of yours. There's that payment saved, plus, and then go under their insurance, share that car. No big deal, if it's possible, right? I'm sure we could work it out. It's going to be sacrifice at first for everybody. My sacrifice would be I'd move, so I'd be away from my kid again, which would suck. But I don't, whatever, because in the end, I'm going to bring him right to the farm, and he's going to live there, and that's going to make it so that I'll never ever have to leave there. I'll basically sell everything and just pool it into the pool, right? Anyhow, uh, duh. So my sacrifice. Sorry, yeah, I'm going to right immediately, right now, Wednesday. I'm going to get a looking at a loan and stuff. I'm going to sell this van, upgrade to a Winnebago, not much bigger, but just that small sized one. But it'll have a bed up here. It'll have a couch, table bed, fold up system, and then the master bed in the back. So I'd be able to put up another person, and it'll have the full kitchen and cupboards and a bathroom and toilet, shower, all that kind of stuff. Um, so that's helpful. If somebody can delete their entire rent and move into the Winnebago with me, it'd be rough and tight quarters, right? But um, whatever, make it work. And then the all their rent would be able to go into uh, the down payment, purchase power of some sort. Uh, anyhow, so then we start pooling our resources and making sure that everybody gets this savings booming right off the get-go, and we show the initiative of us all working together over that whatever couple months, few months, whatever it takes, so that we can go to a bank, try our loan pitch, have it fail, but learn from that. Go to a bank that we don't want it, that we don't really want. Right? We'll go to like Scotiabank or something like that. I hate Scotiabank, and talk to them, and they'll deny us, but we'll have a way better understanding of why they deny it. You know what I mean? Because we can ask a whole bunch of questions, and then we'll go to somewhere like TD Bank or CIBC Bank or whatever, Simple Financial, and know our sales pitch and get our loan, mortgage, even if we had to go to some shitty broker at first to get up and running, and then do a year under the broker and then remortgage through a bank at the end of that year. We could figure it out. My old man, he owned, he was always trying to be a millionaire. That was his big thing. So he was a slumlord for a while, and he was always explaining to me about how to deal with the banks and how to just try different banks over and over. And he said, if you just, after a while, you get good at dealing with them, because he never said this part, but this is why, is because experience is word given to our failures. So if you fail a bunch of times, then you're going to get good at it, and you're experienced now, and now you're going to pass it. Now you're going to be able to nail it a bunch of times. Which is why once we want to try to find like 5-6 people in that town, jobs not to do with the farm, that can pay their paychecks into the farm for the first year or so or two, because over those 2 years we're going to have a learning curve of our own, right? So our first crop isn't going to be that great. Yes, I'm a farmer, I bet. I was raised on a small farm, and then I've been a gardener throughout my life, and we'll have success. And I've been around animals a lot, and done a lot with them, and we'll have success, but we'll also have failure, and that's something we have to look forward to, because that's our experience, that's us learning, and we need to embrace those failures and move on. So, but as long as we have a few of us out, like in the world, working and just bringing their money in, then we're fine. And so we'll open up the business as well right away that I have the idea for, and I'm sure you guys will all love it. And it will help the farm. It will help every single one of us, is what it will do. It'll make all of us better. And I can't wait to tell you in person what it is. But anyway, and explain it to you, because there's a lot of science behind it and shit. Anyway, so have the business running as well. But there might be, and there definitely going to be, people who are like, well, I'm not passionate about farming. I don't like it. And I'm not really passionate about the business. You know what I mean? I'll work, but I'm, my passion's here, and I make a bunch of money here. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't want to live out there. I want to live with you guys, but I want to work out there. Like, say, I don't know, whatever. Say you're a fucking doctor or a lawyer or whatever, and you say, well, I want to keep my law office open. I want to keep practicing in my field, but I don't. But I don't want to live out there in that world. I want to come home to the farm. I want to come home to the community. I want to come home to us. And fuck, that's fine. That's actually superb. So you take your paycheck and we'll figure it out. You pay us X dollars in rent, right? Which would be about, well, it's going to be less than what anybody would pay out there in rent. That's for sure. And, you put in your share. You still live as part of the community and love as part of the community and keep things neat and tidy and don't be a fucking pig or an animal. There's no fucking problems there. That's fine. And don't bring the energy of the world home with you every day. That's the other thing that we're going to separate ourselves from a little bit. But the store is going to have the energy of us, but it'll have the world's energy coming into it all the time. But we'll be straightening them out and sending them out with our energy. But we don't need you coming home with their energy too much. Do you know what I'm saying? You can come home with it and come to us and we'll blanket you with love and fix your frequency. But try not to bring it in as a stress. Don't let us cure you every day. Don't try to bring us down with you every day, kind of thing. It's just simple things like come in and express yourself a little. I had a shitty day. That was horrible out there, the fucking world. Enough said. We're all gonna just wash your feet, figuratively. Do you know what I mean? Like Jesus washed all of his disciples' feet. Well, kind of the same thing. We're all gonna look after, supper's all made and fucking go relax in the pool or lay in the fucking crystal bath or whatever. Chill out and fucking enjoy yourself. Maybe this or that setup that's relaxing, you know what I mean? And just kind of get you into that and talk to you about something different, get a fire lit outside, have a coffee or a tea and sit around the fire, smoke a puff, give you a glass of wine, whatever. Obviously, booze would be another issue. I think we would make wine, but no one would be getting drunk, ever. You could lift your spirits with a couple glasses, and then that's it. None of this drinking a bottle of wine shit. And I don't mean big gauntlet glasses either, just a little wine buzz, Need to be in excess. Same as the weed, I smoke way too much, but it's because, and right now I'm sure if you're a drinker, you drink way too much, but it's because of the lifestyle that we're stuck in that perpetrates the bad behavior. Once we change the lifestyle, the behavior will change quickly thereafter. And again, it'll be wine that we're making, so it's not an expense. It's just a matter of behaving yourself. It'll be pot that we're growing, so it's not an expense. It's just a matter of fucking being awake, not being fucking smoked right out of a fucking stone, sleeping in the corner every day. Yeah. So I think that would be. I don't think it would take 5 years. I think we'd kill that plan in the most of it in like a year. And once we had it up and going, after the second year or whatever, then we could help the Americans open theirs. Exact same thing, doing the exact same thing, and I'm sure most of us probably don't have like criminal records or any shit like that, and just passport, just go across the border, help them out, come back, won't be a problem. Because you're not going for weeks or days or or shopping or any of that shit. You're going over to work the farm for the day or the night and coming back the next day, kind of thing. If it's chicken killing day or something like that, then we all go to the farm for the day and kill chickens all day and eat supper at the end of the day together and hang out, and then everybody goes home in the evening, or if there's more to do the next day, then everybody crashes there for the night, get up in the morning, do the work, and then they go back to the other farm. Just on days like that, or harvest day, if there's a big harvest happening at one farm, then not everybody, but extra hands would be sent to that farm to do whatever's needed, and vice versa. And if you do have a criminal record or whatever, and you can't get across the border, no big deal. That just means that you're just the guy that stays on that farm or whatever, right? You go do your job or wherever, right? That's not going to be held against you. I work with people with criminal records all the time. Most of my friends, I think. Yeah. So I think that's a good strategy, rather than all of us, because I think a bunch of us are trying to do this individually as it is. So I think that if we even two of us is better than one, right? But if there could be 4 of us working together on a common goal like this, 5, 6, a dozen, unstoppable, I think. So I don't know if there's enough interest in it or not. I think that there is. And I think that, well, through beautiful platforms like Rumble, and I'm sure Instagram and Twitter even, but especially Twitter now, and Truth, we'll be able to promote ourselves a little better than we could have with just YouTube and Facebook. And plus, we will have YouTube and Facebook. And I think people will be attracted to the lifestyle. Now, too many people being too attracted to it will be a problem, because the powers that be need their slaves. So we could get ourselves in trouble by, it is possible to be too attractive. Yes? No? Pepe Le Pew? Oh, baby. Feel like my whole rib cage could crack. What do you think, boys and girls? Let me know anyway. I'm all ready to go today, right now.